Hi, I'm Deka, and in this video, I'm going to show and tell you about my experience visiting the Meiji Shrine, the Kemamiron Gate, and the Sensoji Temple. I will also be giving you 5 tips for visiting shrines and temples in Tokyo. Typically, you will be able to take a train or a bus to get as close as walking distance to these historical sites. First up, we visit the Meiji Shrine. Near the Harajuku station, this shrine was built in the year 1920. Funny enough, there's a pony and petting station right before the shrine. So be sure to check that out and maybe use their restroom and vending machine. Then, as you head into the Meiji Shrine, it is well over 140 acres. It is huge and is so beautiful, especially when the sun is shining like a day like today. It is rather humid, and that's why my camera was a little foggy. So take your time and really enjoy it. It's massive. So tip number 1 is to be quiet. It's the respectful thing to do. Japanese culture is very respectful of others, and one way people do this is by being really quiet and not disturbing the peace. Tip number 2 would be to dress appropriately. Japanese dress culture is rather conservative, moderate, and upscale. Japanese people prefer to be overdressed than underdressed, and I feel as though this is especially important when visiting such historical sacred sites. You don't want to be in spaghetti straps, as it is considered extremely provocative. Instead, you should make sure your shoulders are covered. Skirts and shorts are okay. Here are barrels of sake and wine, and while it was okay to take photos and videos of these areas, tip number 3 is to be careful of taking photos and videos. While most shrines, temples, and castles do not mind people taking photos and videos, there were a few moments at shrines where we were asked not to take photos and videos. Just be on the lookout for signs that say not to, otherwise somebody will let you know if you're not supposed to. One really cool and convenient thing about the Meiji Shrine, because it is so big, there is a gift shop on site as well as a restaurant. We bought some gifts and we also bought some food. And the food was decently priced and pretty freshly made, and it was pretty good. It definitely wasn't the worst food I had in Japan. All of the food was really good in Japan, except the avocado toast. I had some really bad avocado toast, but that's a story for another time. Adjacent to the Meiji Shrine is Yoyogi Park. Be sure to check it out, as it's absolutely beautiful, especially on a sunny day. There were beautiful water fountains, lots of people having picnics and just playing in the park, as well as some beautiful flowers and a dog park. I totally wished I had brought a blanket and could have posted up for my own picnic, but instead we just stopped and smelled the roses and met some people. It was actually really fun. Afterwards, be sure to check out Harajuku. There's great shopping over there, and it's really close by. Next, we will be heading over to Asakusa, but before that, I want to give you tip number 4, which is to check the schedules. Some shrines, temples, and even the castles have specific hours in which you're able to buy tickets and go inside of them. While others do not have this option, and you are free to come during their open hours, it's important to check before you arrive. You don't want to get there and realize that it's already closed for the day. For the next leg of our exploration, we took the train over to Asakusa. As you can see, the train stations are extremely complex and complicated and can be really intimidating, but there are a lot of picture signs like these ones for the bathrooms, and there's also, a little bit of English here and there to get you through. Fun fact, the Sensoji Temple that I'm about to take you to next gets 30 million visitors a year. So they know where you're going and where you're trying to go, and that you probably don't speak Japanese, and that's okay. So just follow the signs and be flexible. As you can see, these yellow signs that have Japanese and English words on them are your best friend. That is going to lead you in the direction that you're trying to go. So just take your time and try to understand them. And here we have arrived in Asakusa, Tokyo. It was very tourist friendly as soon as you get off the train. They're just expecting tourists to be everywhere. So if you look a little lost, somebody will help you out, and they might even speak English. There's truly so much to take in around this temple. The Kamamiron Gate was originally built in 941, but the current gate is from 1960. It was really cool, and I met people that were going to be there for a whole month, and boy did I wish that I was going to be there longer than a day, because there was just so much going on. There's so much food and shops and photo opportunities, and wow, there are a lot of people as well. So just be prepared for a lot of tourists. And just beyond the gate is the Sensoji Temple. It was built in the year 645 AD, making it the oldest temple in Tokyo. Which, of course, is why over 30 million people a year visit this temple. I am honored to have visited such a sacred historical site. And for tip number 5, be present, have fun, and enjoy the moment. Every time we are at one of these sacred historical sites, I really try to be present and take it all in, as these are places that are super old, and it's truly a miracle that they're still standing today and open to tourists. Be sure to get a fortune and get blessed by the water that runs through the grounds. Just explore with a grateful heart and be respectful of others. Be mindful that other people are also trying to take pictures and videos when it is allowed, of course, and other people might ask you to take their picture. You might even meet people from all around the world. I know I did. If you have any other questions about how to visit a shrine, temple, or even a castle, which I didn't exactly include in this video, but it's very similar vibes, please feel free to ask me in the comments below, as I would love to share more about my experience with you. And if you have an interest in visiting a place like this, I just want to encourage you to save your coins, make the plan, and make it happen. You will not regret it. And after, you can have some delicious fresh sushi on the temple grounds, which, wow, that was such an experience. Although the chefs can be kind of intimidating sometimes, it was 100,000% worth it. We had so much fun. I'm forever grateful to Japan for welcoming me, and I'm forever grateful to you for watching my video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and like the video. I'll be back with more soon. Peace.